Hey, it's PlayBarstools and a chance to win $25,000. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for coming along with me here on this episode. That's right, it's week 3 of the National Football League, and our friends over at Barstools, using their new Play Barstools app, they're giving us a chance to win $25,000. It's 11 NFL games. You got to predict the spread, and then you get the Monday Nighter where you got to get in a score prediction. Last week, there was one gentleman who went 10 out of 11 doing the NFL spreads. Really remarkable. He won $1,000, as that's the guaranteed prize they'll give away if nobody gets a perfect score and takes home that $25,000 prize. Don't forget, guys, new app is called PlayBarstools. Download it from your store. Really fun game over by our friends over there at Barstools. All right, so let's jump on into it. The first game here is Rams versus Bills. Man, this one's going to be very tight, and I think it's going to be really high scoring. I hope the Bills have a rookie kicker. In week 1, he was absolutely terrible, missed his first 2 kicks of his NFL career. They talk about, the wins in Buffalo and how they can be swirly and mess up kickers. I don't know if it was that. I don't know if it was his nerves. He kicked, he made his kicks in week 2. I just hope, for the sake of me being a Bills fan, that Tyler Bass doesn't screw this up for us and cost us a win. I'm going to say, though, that the scale gets tipped because you get the Bills' number 3 offense going up against the Rams' number 18 defense. I think that tips the scale. I've got Bills covering this 2.5-point spread. All right, next one here is Bears versus Falcons. Look, I just like the Falcons here in a bounce-back spot. I know, they've struggled. They're 0-2, but I think they've played really good competition. They've played the Seahawks. They've played the Cowboys. They found a new way to lose last week against the Cowboys. But the Bears, meanwhile, they've played the Lions, and then they also played, the Giants, and just 2 lackluster teams that are really terrible, as they frequently are most of the time. I just like the Falcons here to bounce back. Give me Falcons covering the spread at -3.5. Next one here is Bengals versus Eagles. Look, I think Eagles are going to win the game, but I think Bengals are going to get a nice backdoor cover for us here. This spread is +6.5. Look for Joe Burrow to drive down the field late in the fourth quarter against this very soft prevent defense. Give me Bengals +6.5. Next one here is Texans versus Steelers. We've talked about, the Texans because they've been involved in some other apps. I do not like anything about the Texans. There's a reason they're 0-2. That's what happens when you trade away your best player in DeAndre Hopkins. You deserve to be 0-2 when you make a dumb decision like that. Meanwhile, you're going to go up against a very good Steelers team, offense and defense. Give me the Steelers covering this spread at -3.5. Next one here is going to be Titans versus the Vikings. Look, this one's going to be low scoring. Neither of these defense likes to give up an inch. They're both hard hitting. They're both grind. They make the offenses work for it extremely much. But the difference is the Titans offense is clicking. That's why they're undefeated. Or the Vikings offense is doing absolutely nothing. And, last week, I'm not even sure what happened with Kirk Cousins in that offense. Give me the Titans to cover -2.5. Next one here is Jets and the Colts. Look, the Jets absolutely suck. I think by the end of the season, they are going to be the worst team in the NFL. They may only win 1 or 2 games. They are really bad. And to pile on it, they got no Le'Veon Bell. Perryman and Crowder are both on the injury list. They're 2 top wide receivers. It's going to get ugly here for the Jets. Give me Colts covering -9.5. Next one we got here is the Buccaneers versus the Broncos. This one you get Brady versus Driscoll. That's enough said right there for me. Go ahead and give me Bucks covering -5.5. Next one here is Lions versus Cardinals. Look, Cardinals are absolutely awesome. That offense is phenomenal. They added DeAndre Hopkins to it. It is shredding defenses apart. The Cardinals, I think, are definitely going to be a playoff team, and they're going to make some noise in the playoffs. This is a very, very good team here in the Cardinals and that offense that they've built. Give me Cardinals covering -5.5. Cowboys and Seahawks, I think it's going to be a good game. Cowboys always do show a lot of fight. They did it in week 1 against the Rams. They did it, obviously, in week 2 against the Falcons, coming all the way back. But the Seahawks were impressive, coming off of that win against the Patriots. They went down early with a quick pick 6, and they battled all the way back. I like the Seahawks to win this game by a touchdown. So give me Seahawks covering -4.5. Next one here is the Packers and the Saints. Look, Packers are clicking. I mean, since they hired the new head coach, they've been clicking now for 2 seasons. That offense is rolling. The defense does just enough. But then the defense also benefits because the offense is so good. It makes the opposing offense to maybe have to get one-dimensional and throw the ball. And that's a very, spot there where the defense can capitalize and they can, hone in on what you're going to do and they can shut it down. So I know the Saints here are struggling. A surprise loss coming off against the Raiders. I think maybe the Packers can even win, but I do like the Packers to at least cover plus 3.5. I don't see the Saints, if they win, just given their current struggles and how good that Packers offense is, I don't see them winning by more than 4 points. So yeah, Packers plus 3.5 for me. And then the Monday night game, the one that we're all going to be extremely glued to the television set, it's got Chiefs, it's got Ravens. This one's going to be extremely fascinating. I've got this one being high scoring. Hopefully I've got it high scoring enough. I've got it 34-30. Maybe it even goes higher than that. That's 64 points. That's an awfully lot of points. I was tempted to go a little bit higher, but I got to give respects to the Ravens defense and the Chiefs defense, despite how good both of these offenses are. But 34-30 is where I land there for the Monday Night Football score when you got to do it. All right, guys, there's our 11 picks for a chance to win $25,000. It's PlayBarstools. Go download our app. You know our guys over at Barstools are doing great things. Go ahead and support them. Download this app, play this games, and take their $25,000 with me. All right, guys, Jason Mattis, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.